Hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is Defub21 and today, as always, we have a new video game trailer. This is specifically it's the Last Guardian CGI cinematic trailer. I don't know if this is actually like the opening trailer for the game, or when you boot it up, or otherwise. I just don't know at all. I know literally nothing. Last Guardian, I know it's been in development for eternity. I think it was originally planned for the PlayStation 3, and it's only now coming out now on the PlayStation 4. It was a bit too technically ambitious for the PlayStation 3 hardware, but I know little about this game because I haven't really been paying much attention to it at all. But I figured this would be an interesting one to look at. So without further ado, let's take a look, and then I'll let you know what I think afterwards, as is the norm. Toodaloo. So, for those who didn't see the E3 press conference for 2016, the Sony E3 press conference for 2016, certainly a kind of key moment where the kid jumps off that platform and gets caught by the big creature's tail. That's ripped off from the demo they showed at this year's E3. That's where that basically the whole sequence where he jumps off and it slows down. Effectively, there was an identical version of that in the gameplay demo they showed at this year's E3. Apart from that, looks mostly to be CGI. It's not based on in-game assets, because again, this game's been in development. It began development in the PlayStation 3 era, so its technological underpinnings are last gen in nature. So it's not going to look anywhere near as good as that, particularly things like the terrain. But it's still a pretty aesthetically impressive looking game, to put it mildly. It's short, it's sweet. It shows you those foot soldier type guys who I haven't seen before. I don't know how they factor into the story. It obviously shows the release date, the 6th of December. It was delayed, I believe, for some final polish. Although again, that's a bit surprising in these days of what's the word for it? Well, day one patches, where everything just gets a day one patch. Maybe they decided they didn't want a day one patch for this game. Maybe that's it. But I somehow think that's unlikely, to put it mildly. Anyway, it's a cool looking trailer for what looks to be again, I don't have a PlayStation 4. I was planning on buying a Pro, but I've decided to put it off till there's a few more must-buy games for the PS4 out. Because I'm only going to buy it for exclusive PlayStation-only games. There are two more. Days Gone and that open world one with the dinosaur robots, whose name I have completely forgotten, even though I'm very interested in it, coming out next year, and that might be get me over that hump and make me go out and buy the PlayStation 4 Pro. But in the meantime, it looks like a cool game. I'm not particularly excited for it. I don't have a PlayStation 4, but for those who've been seriously into this and we're big fans of Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, which I have the PlayStation 2 version of. I haven't completed it, to my shame, but I do have it. So hopefully this will turn out to be a good game with very good reviews. I assume review copies haven't been sent out yet, or if they are, they've only going to be sent out very recently, so we won't be seeing reviews yet for a little bit longer, until early next month, and hopefully those reviews are good. If they turned out to be bad, considering how long the game's been in development, that would not be a good thing. But anyway, this is Defub21. Let me know your thoughts about The Last Guardian in the comments below. If you're going to go get it, if you're not, if you couldn't care less about it, or if you're somewhat interested in it, again, let me know in the comments. Like this video if you like it, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. This is Defub21 signing off. Toodaloo.